Okay, guys, I'm back. I was trying to check the balance on this pack of battery units that I made, and yeah, I connected up my balance charger, and it was telling me that there was a few cells that were too high in voltage, and there was one that had pretty much no voltage. Looking at that, that side's connected well. So I'm now going to check the other side, and also I'm going to use a multimeter to check other things, check voltages manually instead of using a device to do so. But I'm going to completely tear this down, or at least get all the covers off and see what's going on, or see if if it's because of something I've done in connections. As you can see, this is a complete tanglement of, well, tapes, but you know what, it's electrical tape, so it is all good. Oh, that's not good. I've got a loose wire. No wonder why. Where did that one come from? That's definitely no good. Wowzers. Well, I think I found the problem. What was saying one was having no voltage, and a couple of them were saying they were too high in voltage. Well, I'll get that resoldered and recheck the battery itself. But actually I will just check the batteries. I will get rid of the rest of the tape and then manually recheck the batteries with the multimeter and then go and resolder that. First off, get here. Oh dear. Right. So how I've got this is that this is there's 12 cells here, but they're in parallel. So these are in parallel. So there's two connected in parallel, and then I've got it going from positive to negative, positive to negative, positive. Negative to positive, 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 and then negative back out. So I will do manual checkup on this to see how it's going, but it's a matter of just going from tapping here and here just to get voltages of different ones. So that's tapping the top of here and touching the top of here, because on the top side here, this is all the positive side, whilst the underside here, this is negative. I better make sure I actually get a mat there that's not... Oh well, this is pretty well insulated, that'll do. Piece of plastic, pretty good insulation against electricity. Right, let's turn the voltage on for the multimeter. And time to check. And I know one will be not connected, so I might have to skip that one and just make sure I got them all done. Well, yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. Ew, 2 point... What the? Ah, that doesn't help me. I went from the positive and negative of the whole battery itself. That's 4.1, 4.15, 4.13, 4.15. So it looks like it was just because of that one lead was not soldered on properly that made the whole battery seem like that it wasn't working. Well, I will go and yeah, that's probably why, because it would have then automatically try and spread it across the whole lot. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is resolder that and see if it will work by connecting it to the charger. Just get out my soldering iron and the like. Move that there because I don't need those, nor those two. Okay, soldering iron. Little cheap butane soldering iron. And of course I've got a cigarette lighter that's empty and just chopped out the end there to use it as a way of sparking up this soldering iron. Helps if I can get the words out of my mouth. That'd be fantastic. Right, that's heating up. Close that off, wait until it completely heats up. Then I will get the solder onto it. This one's been a pretty good little soldering iron. I have recently had to replace the tip on it because, well, that's just how much I've used it. That the old tip had pretty much, dissolved away just because of the flux within solder itself. Alright, get this actually in a spot where I can do some soldering. Lift you up. Some of these leads are pretty well bent on top here. That's just the way I had to do it. Just to get it all to fit into shape, into the position that I had to get it to fit. Right. It's getting nice and hot. That's starting to... I accidentally left some solder there from other times, and that's pretty much melting. Not quite hard enough just to melt the solder from my coil solder. Or spool. Either way you want to say that. Just get some fresh solder onto it, just to make sure it gets onto the iron, as well as making sure that the iron is actually hot enough to melt the solder already on the batteries itself. Let's turn that around, bend it around into shape. Where's that? Not too much. Yeah, I don't want to melt too much, including my own fingers. Let's see. I might just get a little bit more solder onto that. That didn't quite stick. Right. Means I have to hold on to that much longer than what I want. Okay. You done? You got it? There we go. Looks like I got it into place. Okay. Now, time to get everything over to the the balance charger, smart balance charger, and just check to make sure everything's okay. Okay, I'll grabbing the camera and moving it over. Just need to move a few things out of the way. Sorry for the little bit of motion sickness. Here we go. Okay, the balance charger. Just a pretty simple one. About a 50-watt charger unit. And time to get this battery. Okay. Now what I've got to do is connect the balance side up to it, which is on this side. This table's slightly rickety, unfortunately. That side. Here we go. Plug the balance port up. Wow. Yep, that's how rickety that table is. Sorry about that. tossing you around there like a rag doll. I suppose this camera's actually got a motion detector that detects when the camera's falling, and that time it didn't set it off. Now, let's get this puppy going and see what it tells me. Okay. And it's telling me all the right voltages. Sweet. That was just that one lead. I'll let that do the charging and that'll be it. It's your life. Why don't you look after yourself? I hope you have a good day.